Hello, I guess today's gonna be a quick update video on JUJUTSU BLOCKSEN. I finished up 2 more Lapis Blue Chants. So Phase just gives you a speed boost, and Twilight shoots a point that does override damage. Basically this video will be explaining what I've been doing. Yeah. Yet again, some of you guys might have seen that I've been working on what's it called? Bizarre Bloodline. A lot more. Bizarre Bloodline is a JUJUTSU Bizarre Adventure project that I've been wanting to do for a while. I've also been hanging out with IRL friends and stuff to, you know, be better. And it's helped a lot. And then, yeah, so I've had almost no time to work on Blocksen. And I haven't had the patience or motivation to work on Blocksen anyways because of that. So, the maximum done in Blocksen is, well, Tokido still has to work on the piercing blood I accidentally destroyed. A lot of Sukuna is done. In fact, Heian switch, which means you have to do all of the Heian moves too. The Fuga in domain needs to be worked on, which I also have to add an option for it. And then I also have to work on Word Cutting Slash. Gojo is the harder part. I have had no ideas for Gojo, and I don't know how many ideas I will have. And yes, you probably saw a little sneak of a character I've been wanting to make a bit, but I have no plans of making yet. You can see rejected Zenin, the failure to the Zenin, but then what's here is Restless Gambler. I want to make Hikari. I have no plans on making Hikari yet. I, in fact, think I'm going to be making Maki and Toji before I make Hikari, or anyone else. I'll probably finish up Gojo though, and then we'll see where that goes. I hope I can get Reversal Red, Hollow Purple, and the domain build at least working and able to be used. The UI did get changed a lot. I, in fact, wasn't the one who had the idea to change it. I made the UI, yes. But the UI was never meant to change. It was supposed to stay the normal UI, where it would just be on the bottom. And then we changed it to this, which is more fitting to Bloxfruit's UI, yes. And I took inspiration from Bloxfruit's UI. In fact, in my UI test world, it was literally called BF UI, or like BF UI test or something. So like, I think it was actually this. So BF would have stand for Bloxfruits, so, and then test would just be like a test version of the UI. Which means, yeah, I was testing this UI, it was never meant to be added to anything. It was never actually supposed to be added. It was like a test to see where my skills were at that moment. Yet, it got added anyways, cause why not? And then, yeah, we've had a lot of back sets, so domain emergency is here now. So we can't use domain expansions near the commands, because that screwed us up a lot. Domains are still being made. Domain clashing has been added a bit ago. Just haven't had time to show it off. Haven't actually had anyone to show it off with either, since the only 2 domains you can technically clash is Sukuna and Yuji. I have to make maps for the game modes, and yeah. pretty much it. The domain expansions are the same. I haven't changed any of them. Though, I'll give you a quick showcase with them, since I did to my Discord. In fact, I will show you the Discord invite, and it will probably be in the description. It's also in my channel about me. Just all my stuff. So if I go to Vibrant Visuals, real quick, I'll show you the domain expansions with this. Domain expansion. Malevolent Shrine. These were built by me. The outlines were not by me. In fact, I forgot who they were from. Though I did have an outline for this one, only because I didn't know how to build it. I had no idea where I was going to go with this. This also lags my game a ton, because I'm not actually... Holy, this is loud. I'm not actually on a computer, like probably a lot of you guys thought. I'm on a PlayStation 4 using keyboard and mouse to write commands because I hate controller. But and then a lot of stuff has been happening. Discord yet again is where you can see a lot of the sneak peeks. This is the code if you're wondering. Please only join if you're 13 plus. It's edgy humor that we do. Like, very edgy. And then, yeah. Usually isn't finished anymore because I broke Piercing Blood by accident. Oopsies. Nah, Domain did that. Trust me, it wasn't me. And then, yeah. Damn. This domain build was custom built by me. I didn't have any reference. Like, I had a few references. I knew it was a train station build, so I built this in a day, actually. All the walls and stuff are copied, so they're just the copies of each other. In fact, if you look close enough at the walls, you can see that they're exactly the same on each side. So, like, you can see they meet up here perfectly to make this little shape. These are the same. So they're just textured, and yet really different. The sure hit does work. Though it might take a bit. I forgot. Never mind, the domain broke before the sure hit could actually work. Wow. Whatever. Yeah. The reason these look blue right now is because, they do in Vibrant Visuals. So it's not even that good. Anyways, that's pretty much what I've been doing. I still have to work a lot on JUJUTSU Blocks, and of course, I have to finish up Gojo, quickly do the rest of Sukuna. Sadly, I wish I didn't have to do the rest of Sukuna. In fact, I don't want to do the rest of Sukuna. I also now have to change a bit of the strongest of tomorrow's UI because the name is making me a bit mad. So just means deleting a few spaces from up here. So I'll probably work on that, but anyways, see you guys later.